tell yourself to just trust for a minute. Just listen. You're going to feel what I'm saying. You'll probably get physical activations where your head is getting pressure in it. You're gonna feel warm in some parts of your body, like tingling, could be prickling, itchiness, whatever, physical. Don't be freaked out by it. Your energy is just charging up. The spiritualists that I've encountered, they all demonize the mind and the body. And they demonize the mind and the body. And then people who are not awake yet and very logical, sciencey, they are like, you guys are all crazy. And so reaching both sides, your soul chose to come here to change this world. This is not an accident that you're in a body right now. You are asleep to it. I listened to this woman who said that your Kundalini doesn't need to be activated, it's always active. It's just still. And that made so much sense because Kundalini is your life force. Kundalini energy, it gets rid of duality and it creates like ego death. I'll go deeper into each of these sections, but every single video that I post from now on is extremely important and you need to really grasp the concept and make sure you understand it before you move on. If you don't understand it, put it in the comments and I'll get to it so that we can get you on the right track. But spiritual awakening, activating this energy, this is for everyone. It's not just for some people. Some people are saying, oh, if you're awake, you were chosen. No, you weren't chosen. You're just more in tune, and so you stepped in and you got the downloads, but you kept it to yourself. Ego, you are not awake. If you are enlightened and you have kept that information for yourself, you have work to do still. When I created my Instagram for spiritual stuff, I didn't even know what I was doing. I was like, I have to do this. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense, but I have to. I know I have to. So if you are in an ego-based mentality, you have a lot of work to do. And the partially enlightened are the most dangerous because they're not used to hitting highs, and so you get a little bit high up and you think that you hit the top, and it's like, no, you just got to like here. There is, picture an iceberg, but like reverse it. There's so much more that you have not covered. You just felt divine energy and you're like, ooh, this must be it. And yeah. Spirit is making like a not very polite joke. You're here to do powerful, amazing things. When you start to align with your soul and you engage your Kundalini energy to its fullest potential, thank you, Spirit, then that surge of life force through your chakras is going to change your life. And people say it's dangerous because if you're scared and you're able to manifest very quickly, then yeah, that could be not great. But if you understand that you were given the skill set because you have the capacity to harness it, then it changes the playing field. All the fear that you feel is just your mind. Your mind, when it's not utilized properly, is like a screaming toddler. You utilize your mind correctly and you basically turn into a superhuman. You need to have a comprehension of who and what you are and what you're in, and learning how to be present and mindful, and learning how to engage energy, and then moving up. If you're dealing with a twin flame relationship, I'll get to that, but your biggest priority is centering yourself and aligning with the universe, charging those chakras, because when you do that, you stop feeling that chaser energy. And when they come in, you have to really understand what is a twin flame connection actually, not what have minds made it out to be, what has all the history in the fucking past created. No. Everyone has an idea, and I always say this, but they're not connecting the dots. You have people who are like, I'm gonna get you there the real way. This is the slow and not gratifying way. This is the da-da-da. Do you know why you feel impulsive about it? Do you know why you want results? Because your soul is used to having results like this. You don't wait for anything. Your soul manifests immediately. You are used to being like a god. In a physical body, you get very restless because your soul is like, your soul's energy interacting with your mind and the energy around you, it doesn't mesh well. You feel like you know there has to be a better way, probably because there is.